Welcome back. Welcome to a game called Block Cards Doom Spiral. This is the first time I've ever played this game. We're gonna do the tutorial. It just feels like something. Holy shush. Wow. Time to understand the basics of blox cards. First, let's talk about studs. You can start with 4 colorless studs or 6 if you go second. Studs are the resource used to pay for cards to be able to cast them. Your rat unit costs 3 colorless studs, so you can cast it right now. Drag that fighter onto the field to cast it. To know more about a fighter, tap or hover over the card to read it and see the cost, its current health, the strength of its power, and its effect. Newly summoned cards are locked and cannot attack on the turn they are played. Since you can't attack or cast anything else, you can end your turn now. Press end turn. Whenever you end your turn, your cards generate studs. You gain 1 stud for each card on your field and base play. Oh. Rat Assault Unit, Token End Fighter, 400, 350 during the end of the card gains 50 power. Who among you has the courage to face certain death? Who among you will heed our call? A whole rat assault unit? Okay. You start with 2 colorless cards in your base plate. Cards in your base plate also generate studs each turn. Okay, I'll go easy on you here. At the start of every turn, you draw a card from your deck. Looks like you need 1 more colorless stud to play something. But don't worry. Once each turn, you can send a colorless card from your hand to the base plate and gain a stud of that card's color. Try dragging your Lord Kermswrath to base plate or right-click if you're on PC. Discarding that card gave you a red stud. Now try dragging your Army Patrol tank from your hand into the field now. $300, 200, 400, 300, 200. When this card casts, deal 300 damage to a target enemy fighter. We've gotta take their base. I don't know what does that say? Some cards require a target for their target you. Nice. Your rat assault unit can now defeat my programmer in 1 attack. Try attacking it. Select your unlocked fighter, then select mine. In combat, both fighters deal damage equal to their current power. Good job! There is nothing else you can do in this turn. Press end turn to continue. At the end of your turns, your colored studs reset before you regenerate any studs. Your red studs are set to 0, but your red cards on the field and base plate generate. That's why you have 3 red studs. Colorless studs don't reset. You can store as much as you want. Note that you can't base plate colorless cards. My turn. Let me put the hurt on you. Bang. Actions don't stay on the field, but they have powerful effects. Trying to cast that action in your hand by dragging it onto the field. 300 damage. Oh, wow, that's pretty overpowered if I do say so myself. Awesome, you're getting the hang of this. Remember to always read the effects of cards to make sure you understand what they do. You good? I'm serious about that. For the love of Telemon, read the cards, please. Anyways, my field is empty so you can attack my face. Select a fighter, then select my face. Try it with both of your fighters. Empty. Congrats, you learned the basics of blox cards. Now try finishing this battle on your own. You can tell blox cards can get complex at times, but that little brain of yours seems like it's capable of picking it up quickly. Good luck. So I want to use him to kill people who are already low. Okay, that's easy. Okay, that sounds pretty good. Thousand HP. Why did it rip like that? You'll be able to change your starter deck and the deck builder anytime. Select a deck to view its contents. Initiative. Yes. What are you looking at, loser? What's that? You want in the HQ? Alright, listen up, loser. There's 3 other loser demons devoted to loser colors. You've got Gaius the Green Demon. Funny how the Life Demon needs to get a life. You've got the Blue Demon, Braxton, by the fountain. Who's a giant nerd? If he knew everything, why doesn't he know how to make friends? And then Yuki. Don't be fooled by her charm. She is probably a loser yellow demon. Give them all a wedgie in the name of red. Then we'll talk about you getting in, loser. Deck builder? Egg, cheese, lettuce, meat. I thought it was a blue demon. I figured that's what happened. I didn't mean to do that. Trust me, I did not mean to do that. I didn't know that could fucking happen. Oh my gosh, I'm actually stupid. I figured he could be hit with 350. Yo, I'm actually stupid. Rise 100 power, reveal your drop. Oh my gosh. We lost 100 power? You haven't met this cause requirement. Cast only. Oh, my bad, yeah. I like that card's ability, honestly. Ouch. But now we can at least hit the guy. Deal 500 damage to a target. It gains 1,000 power. So I'm assuming I'm supposed to use this against someone who has like over that amount of HP. They can have 1,000 plus power. If I hit you, you gain 5,000, but you also lost a whole lot of HP. Do I have the right amount to do something? You have the highest damage, so you get even stronger. Yeah, tap this to you. Now you're gonna do crazy damage to him. Having two you guys would be nice. I actually could have used that one for more damage and used this one to kill him, but it's okay. Haha, I win. You're trash. Video. That's for 1,000. It's okay. It's okay. It's our one turn. Or you know, I don't have enough studs. I don't want to use anyone I want to keep. I didn't have more than okay. Okay, I'll turn this around next turn. You attack me? So I'm always gonna lose HP until I get more. Wait, unless I get what? If there is 2 or more allied fighters, you lose. This triggers. Wow. So every turn, he has to be the only person on the field for me not to take damage. And this card is cast. All doges gain 200 power. Yo, this doge team is insane. Yeah, I don't know what you expect to happen, dude. Why wouldn't you attack the man with 150 HP left? Yeah, I meant to set up with him, but it didn't work well. It's okay, though. It's okay, actually. Yeah. We're not really anyone to heal, but they gained stuff for it. Well, they both have a lot of stuff. What do you do? When this card's all doges, okay. We're probably gonna set it with this guy. Like, we're gonna put this on this. Your turn has started.
Well, here goes nothing.
With 500 damage, 8 games, 1,000. Honestly, kill him. I have 2-2. I could have did that to myself and had him heal me after. Nope, it's not how that would work. Opponent's turn. This card, ally, goes in 150 power. Return, make it count. Trust, I will. I won't do anything needlessly. What? The freak? Okay, well. That's the end of this. I'll see you guys next time. Next time we're gonna beat another one of the losers. And, yeah. The thing about my 3 video after I beat all these guys, I'll leave the enter here. That man looks silly. Look at him. Look at this man on the ground. Look at him. Look at the cracks on the ground. It's okay though. See you guys later.